सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् सर्ववेदान्तसिद्धान्त गोचरं तमगोचरम् गोविन्दं परमानन्दं सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् अहेयमनुपादेयम् मनोवाचामगोचरम् अप्रमेयमनाद्यन्तम् ब्रह्मपूर्णमहन्महः अहेयम anupadeyam. The nature of the truth is being revealed in each and every talk. And the talk depends upon the words that are used in the scripture. And each and every word reveals the truth about the Creator. The purpose is to remove the confusions that a human being has because of his upbringing. Everybody grows up in a given circumstance, given surrounding, everybody grows up. And he understands variety of things of that given culture. So conditioning takes place. You tend to think something to be right, something to be wrong. You have got your own concept about the Lord. If at all you happen to be having some belief in some sort of Lord. And there are places where people, they don't believe in any Lord, etc. So those who believe in some Lord, they have also got their own confusions because of the upbringing. You grow up in a given culture. If in the culture there is no worshipping, you don't worship. There are such cultures. And there are cultures where after getting up, you need to worship, and then only you can do anything. You can eat anything. You can't eat anything without worshipping them, without taking bath and worshipping. So there are cultures, varieties of cultures all over the world. So your upbringing decides your knowledge about the world, knowledge about the Lord. So one has to remove variety of confusions that one has so that one can be comfortable. So here nobody can deny that suppose you say, I am going to get myself, suppose you say. You get things from the market. You get things from other houses and other places. But you can't say, I'm going to get myself. So, because you are already available from the very beginning of the birth, you are always available for you till your death. You will be available for yourself, I tell you. And even if there will be people around, nobody will stay with you forever. You are only the person who are going to stay with yourself forever. Till death, you are going to stay with yourself. So you can believe in yourself. You can't believe anybody else. How can you believe? Nobody is sure. But you can believe in yourself. And that sort of understanding alone keeps a person comfortable throughout life. If the understanding is right now, then living becomes very smooth wherever you are. So the conditioning, as I told, here the two words are there. Ahayam anupadayam. Ahayam means you can't give up yourself. Can you give up yourself? No. Truth cannot be given up. You can't bring in truth also. You can't bring in truth. I'll explain that. So your conditioning becomes the problem. You grow up in a given culture. Life is the same, you see. Life is the same. Life of myself and life of any other human being in this world, wherever he is, it is the same. Same hunger, same thirst, same sleeping, same working, same thinking, eye, ear, nose, etc. They work in the same manner. There's no difference at all. But when you grow in a given culture, wherever you are, you tend to think that this is how one should live. See, this is how one should live. Once you wear some type of cloth, you tend to conclude that this is how people should wear anything for that matter. And when I'm speaking in English, let's say, originally I'm not a person who where the mother tongue is English. It's not there, but in this society it's there, one of the languages. So when you speak a given language, you tend to think that this is the best language. When you are worshipping a given form, you tend to think that this is what one should worship and not nothing else one should. And again, in every culture, I tell you, there will be someone, in every culture, there will be someone who will be atheist, not believing in any God, not believing in any sort of God, etc. Because it's not visible for them, and they don't belong to any culture. They have got their own culture, not believing in the existence of the Lord. They don't question what type of Lord, etc. No, no. Don't think about Lord, that's it. You work hard and be successful. You work hard. Everybody says work hard. See, I'm just telling, I see these days, and every thinking person can see they are trying to bring about so many changes in this world. Everybody's doing like this. Every government, so-called government is what? Somebody is entrusted with the authority to use things in a given area. This is what governance. Use things that are available in a given area, that food, the other resources, whatever is there, you use to the best of your knowledge. That includes the instruments to fight also, bombs, varieties of arsenals. So they produce all these things. See, fighting so many things. Earlier they used to fight also, definitely. Our ancestors, they used to fight. How did they fight? They fought with the help of sticks. Where you get it, right? Out there it is available. Go to the tree, cut a branch, and it becomes an instrument for you to fight. Today you produce varieties of, you manufacture varieties of instruments to fight. Fight in the sky, fight in the water, fight in the land. So fight without human being there. Drones are being used so that no need of any human loss of life. It does happen. It does happen. Human beings are targeted. So this is how the nature of the creation. You bring about changes in this world. So whichever culture you grow up, no, you tend to think that this is how human beings should live. Any language for that matter. You just see any language for that matter. Whatever is my mother tongue, I'll say this one should. This is the best language. Nobody says, nobody says, Earth is beautiful. My country is beautiful. My state is beautiful. My house is beautiful. Not the neighbor's house. Never this fellow. Don't talk about this. These were all miserable fellows. This is how the nature of the human being, because of which this fellow suffers till the last breath, I tell you. You don't live in this earth. You live in a given house, given street, given city, given country, and all. So this is what the miserable condition of every human being. So the conditioning has got to be removed. You just tell me what one should worship. If at all somebody worships, what one should worship and why one should worship, one should know it. As a grown up human being, we should have answers to all the questions. No need to worship, it's fine, no need to worship, provided you are not going to be unhappy your entire life. Yeah, you don't need to worship, provided you can give the guarantee that you are not going to be unhappy your entire life. Can you say like that? Think about it. If at all you accept that no, it's impossible to be happy throughout life. I know what is the condition of in the old age. What happens? You can't believe people. You can't believe people. Why? Why? Because they are interested in their own happiness. They are for their own happiness. I tell you, it's not the family. If family is a few people, differently thinking people staying together. That's called a family. Just like your appearances are different. Everybody's appearance is unique. You look not like your father, not like your wife, not like your children. You look, you are special. Your look is special. Everybody's look is special. So when everybody is different from the standpoint of the look, where is the question of they being same with respect to understanding? Impossible. It's very natural. I myself being different from the family is not unusual. This is very natural. Natural means what? This is system in the nature. You can't avoid it. So nothing wrong in that. So stay in a given place, which is called house, that's okay, but understand that this is not everything. This is not everything. The language that I know, it's not everything. The way we live, that's not very nice, etc. No. These days they say we are developed people. What do you mean by developed people? So this is what wrong thinking. We live like this, that should be there. That understanding should be there. We live like this today. Our ancestors also lived. And future also there will be people who will be living here. So they will be living in their own way. So living is not that important. Living takes place because of your lifespan. There is lifespan. Some lifespan is given to you. You don't know how much it is, but one can pay attention to this and understand that I'm here because the lifespan is there. It is not complete yet. I don't know when it's going to be over. And at any time it can be. Anytime it can be. So how do you give up yourself? The two words that are used here, aheyam, anupadayam. So you cannot give up yourself and you cannot bring yourself. And that is the truth about the universe. Brahma, which is said to be the cause of the entire creation and which is equated to you, you are the same Brahma. When the scripture says, you are not going to bring yourself, you are not going to bring the Lord, you are not going to bring the Lord. There are places where, suppose you want, the place of worship is created, okay? Before that, it was not a place of worship. And whatever today you are worshipping, that was not being worshipped yesterday. See, whatever you are worshipping today, that was not that same thing, same idol, whether it is wooden or earthen or whether it is stone made out of stone, whatever it is, that was not being worshipped yesterday. Today it's being worshipped. How it became the Lord? You may say, you may say that this is not the Lord. No, it has got to be the Lord. It was not being worshipped. Okay, you don't worship the sun. Doesn't mean the earth can exist without the sun. Understand what I say? You are not worshipping sun. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by worshipping? Understand the role of the object that is that it plays. Appreciate the role that sun deity plays. Deity is called deity. Why? Why the Lord is sun is called sun deity? Because without sun, you can't think of the existence of earth, leave alone your bank balance, your knowledge, and anything else, whatever you own. So, sun becomes deity provided you appreciate the value of sun. So, that appreciation has to come. And since this appreciation doesn't come so easily, therefore, a system of worshipping has been given. So, what should you worship? What should you offer to the Lord? You tell me. What should you offer? Nothing belongs to you. Anyway, nothing belongs to you. What should you offer then? Yes, our ancestors, therefore, they told, see, nothing. Whatever is available outside, flower is there. There are some leaves and flowers. Offer. This is yours. Everything is yours, my Lord. And I'm just offering it so that I acknowledge your role. I acknowledge your role. When you acknowledge the role of sun becomes deity for you. And if you don't acknowledge what will happen, you won't appreciate the role definitely, but you're staying cool in difficult situation, that is not going to take place. I'm sure. You just think no stubbornness, no arrogance can help you. I tell you, when difficult situation comes, physically or mentally or whatever it is, difficult situation comes, you how do you remain comfortable? This is the reason why every day you'll find so many suicides all over the world. So many people are committing suicide. Means what? They are bringing an end to this body and the mind. They want to bring an end to this body. That is called suicide. They want to bring an end to the body. Why? Because things are not happening according to their wish. Things are not happening according to their wish. Somebody is not getting a job, he is committing suicide. Somebody is scolded, somebody is committing suicide. You can understand. Somebody failed in some exam, etc. He or she is committing suicide. So this was conditioning. If I get this, then I'll be comfortable. This is all wrong. All these things have to go away. I am not meant for any competition anywhere. I can compete. Can I compete with respect to my appearance? How I look? You just find it out. There is competition all over the world. This was the nature of the human being. And human being is going to remain unhappy throughout the life, I tell you. And the person who doesn't complete, a person who doesn't compete, he alone becomes happy. So, as I told you, my appearance, with respect to my appearance, I can't compete with anybody else. Even then, there is competition, beauty competition. Beauty competition. Maybe the peacock should be brought in. This fellow should cry. Seeing the peacock, this fellow should cry. There are other birds also who are much more beautiful than this fellow. But even then you say, miserable fellow, you say, "Oh, one day this is going to go away." He doesn't know, he doesn't pay attention to that. Even if you called something it's good, looking good, how it looks good? Why not other person looks good? Why do you look good if at all it is looking good? You don't appreciate this. So you think that it's your body, and your same body you will try to hate. That's the reason people are committing suicide. It is an opportunity given to you. When there is nothing, I tell you, when there is no society, there is no competition. Even today also you won't find. And of course there always come competition, but not like this. When objects are many, you tend to have the desire to have all these things. I want to have everything in my life. Every enjoyable objects I want to have. I want to have good food, good dress. I want to travel all over the world. I want to travel all over the world. Maybe more than that. I want to go to space. There are people who are going to space. You are going to space or you are in space. Wherever you are in this earth, is not space outside you, in front of you. You want to go somewhere to find space. You want to see something. You want to go to climb up the mountain. You want to see the trees down below. Are you not seeing the trees where you are? All misunderstanding, I tell you. Life will go away, but you can't remain comfortable because of your misunderstanding. So, any conditioning is a problem. I belong to a given culture, and I worship like this, and this is best. This is also wrong. The language I speak, that is best. So, these things, they bring disturbance in the mind of the people. Everybody, whoever thinks in this manner, whatever it does, it is immaterial. I tell you, it's simply immaterial. Whatever you do with respect to analysis of the world or the universe, who are called the scientists and so on. What do you mean by scientists? Same human beings with all the frailties, all the weaknesses. Nobody is appreciating my role. Why should you want approval? Why should you want approval of others to be happy? You are living your life. You have got some knowledge. Doesn't matter. Nobody bothers about it. Everybody is worried about his or her own life. Who cares about you? So, why should I think that somebody should look at me? Suppose I wear a new dress. This already happens. You purchase a new car or you purchase a new dress. You you want that others should look at you. When you do something, some sort of achievement, as you think, people should look at you. And if nobody looks at you, because everybody is big and busy, everybody has his or her own problem. So has got time to look at you? Nobody is looking at you. You feel unhappy. You have purchased a car, nobody is looking at that car because everybody is having problem. So, so I will be happy only when others appreciate me. They are all miserable fellow. So I mean, the understanding, because of the understanding. Why are not you happy with whatever you are, whatever the Lord has made you, wherever you are in this world? Living is the same, death is the same. Nobody bothers after dying. When somebody dies, who cares about it? Nothing, nobody. So whatever you do, it's meaningless, I tell you. Doing is meaningless, understanding is not. So whatever I've done in my life, suppose I've done anything, it's not a big thing. Whatever, including your donations, etc. You give huge donations to people. Who are you to give? Every wealth belongs to the earth. You should understand better. Who are you to donate? I'm donating this brinjals or the potatoes. I'm donating. You have cultivated the potato. From nothing you bring one potato. I am just telling you, and you cultivate. Oh, cultivator, you are donating so much of potato free. Your donation is free. So you are donating so much of potato. You bring one potato from space. I'm just telling you. You cannot create a potato. Potatoes are there. That is there in the system. And the process of growth, it happens because clay is there. You can't create clay. You can't create clay. Earth you can't create. And everything is there inside the earth. Do you imagine that? The earth is tasty, the earth is bitter, earth is everything, but it is not getting manifested. It manifests in sugar cane, it manifests in chili and all. You don't appreciate the role of all the forces of nature. That's the reason the ego becomes so strong. And when ego becomes strong, you want to have something to be reckoned with. People should look at you that you are someone. So this is the reason why human beings they suffer. So yourself you cannot give up. And the Lord also who is all pervasive everywhere, you can't give up. Where do you want to go to see this peace? Where do you want to go so that you will find air? Suppose you are in a given country in this world. Today there are it's name of countries, you call countries, okay, fine. A place is called a country, a given place. So where you will go so that you will breathe, you will find air, you will find water, you will find fire. Where you will go? Where you will go so that you will find ant and tree, etc. Everywhere it is the same thing, same world. Wherever you go, it is the same world. You are in the house, you are going to the office, same structure. Look may be different, but same sand, same cement, same everything. It's not different in any manner. You should understand it. With respect to human beings also, you should find out it's the same thing. Any human being, same thing, same year, same everything, same helplessly living creature. Every human being, including all the animals and and plants, living helplessly. You don't do anything to live, life continues. Find it out. You can't say it's incorrect. but you don't pay attention because you want to sing things, you want to see things to be sure. Everything should be assured for you. Tomorrow should be assurance. Or you should give me the assurance that you are giving this much. See, after 9 years and so, yeah, I'll give you this much. Assure me. He is giving me assurance, you say. You go to the doctor and doctor tells, should give you the assurance. Fortunately, they don't give. And a knowledgeable person will never give assurance because life is uncertain, so completely uncertain. And if some doctor gives you assurance that, yeah, I have given this medicine and you will get cured in just a week, and you said, I'm not going to believe. I'll go to the doctor for treatment, but not with the hope that I'll get cured. I may have some expectation, but if the Lord wishes, then only I'll be cured. And if Lord doesn't wish, okay, I'll consult for something else. And I know it very well that no doctor can help. No doctor can help. A time will come, no doctor can help. I know this is the nature of the body. It is available for treatment because it is possible to treat. But the body can take treatment. To an old man of 90, suppose you say, you take much more food and delicious food and this healthy food you take, vitamins, etc. You take. Too much of food you give, then this fellow will die within no time. So the body has already taken and it doesn't have that capacity now. So we should appreciate the nature of everything. I can't go against that. That's the reason why you suffer. You think that it belongs to you. Body is there, it's okay, but how it belongs to you? Have you created the body? Your body happens like this. Even your parents are instrument, they have not created. So this appreciation, one has to make as oneself available for this sort of understanding. It's not a big thing. So I am talking, it's okay. There are so many people who are talking this thing. Even if nobody talks about it, you should pay attention to it. Very natural. Before birth, you're not here. Wherever you are not there before birth. So where you were, nobody will give you the answer. And after death also, where you will go, nobody is going to tell you. So in between, for a few years or months, I don't know how much the thing is going to be around. So instead of paying attention to this, people get drowned in doing this and that in life and they suffer miserably because generally what happens when you get something, again you have the desire to get something better according to you. There is nothing called better. There is nothing called better standard. We are living in a better standard. It's not like that. I'm talking just like I'm talking now, and you're hearing from so many places, and it is getting recorded, and afterwards also somebody can listen. Okay, fine. It's not a big thing. Same subject matter was taught earlier in front of people. Those who knew, they talked. Those who knew, and somebody listened. So considering something big becomes a problem because you don't know what is big and what is small. Yes, it is useful, and I'm sure this sort of talk is useful because that keeps you comfortable. Helplessness doesn't go away so easily. Helplessness of the human beings, that doesn't go away so easily. So the system is given. You have to follow the system. You have to pray. Pray means what? You show your helplessness to some supernatural power. You don't know anything about it. Need not have to know. But you can't say it doesn't exist. So that has got to be very strong. I don't know today what it is. In fact, our ancestors have said in one verse, they say, I don't know, Lord, what you are, but definitely you are. And whatever you are, I am bowing down before that. Whatever you are, I am bowing in front of that. See, I don't know you are, what you are. The nature, what is your nature, I don't know. But I am sure you are there. Without you, the universe cannot exist. So I am going down to the same Lord, not knowing what it is. That sort of understanding has to be there. So acceptance is there. I'm not clear about what it is, but I have got the acceptance that there must be something without which the universe cannot exist. And the ultimate thing that is presented here is the truth you cannot give up. You cannot give up space. How can you give up? Wherever you will go, space will be there near you. Suppose you dislike space. I'm just saying, suppose you dislike space. Where you will go? Wherever you will go, there space will be there. And too much of disliking towards oneself, as I told you, people commit suicide. There are people who dislike themselves. Don't dislike yourself. Why? Because you didn't know that you should look like you would look like this. You look like this because the Lord wanted you look like this. No problem. I'm happy with my look. I'm happy with the way I have lived till now. If I have done something wrong, that is wrong. Definitely, I'm going to correct. But I'm not objecting to the place where I am born, the parents through which I have come, whatever I have got, a few things to use. I'm not unhappy with anything. That sort of understanding should be there. And all over the world, I'm telling you, everybody should think like this. That whatever capacity I have been given, whatever wealth I have given, I'm happy, completely happy with that. Suppose I'm not happy, it is my problem. And my being unhappy doesn't solve the problem. Uh, Suppose I'm unhappy with my nose, why it looks like this? It should look better. So people are trying to change their appearances. What can you do? This is how it looks. It's beautiful. The way it is, fine. Nothing wrong. It's not anyway. It's not going to stay here forever or a long period of time. What do you mean by a long period of time? Every time period is very short. You should know every time period is very short. So you think we live long, etc. Sometimes people bless also others. You live long. What do you mean by live long? 1,000 years? So no life is long. No life is long. And whatever is the lifespan, I'll be happy with that. I don't know about the future, but as of now, the body is alive. I'm 100% happy with that. Should be. Nothing, no reason to be unhappy about anything. So all pervasive truth you cannot give up, you cannot bring also. I want to bring the Lord. I want to bring space. Where you want to bring space? Space is already there. You don't have to bring. Similarly, this truth, which is the cause of the universe, you cannot bring because it is already there. The wave says, after becoming wave, I'm going to bring water. The wave is saying, now I'm going to bring water. You are the water. The wave is saying, you are the water. Similarly, the person who is telling, I'm now going to bring the Lord. You are the Lord already. Where is the Lord? Yeah. And of course, everything is Lord. It's not that you are alone the Lord. The Lord has got to be understood. So, sentient and insentient things are created. This is how it happens. And when it is sentient things, living things, tree, etc., they have got their own nature. And trees also varieties of trees, insects, birds, aquatic animals, and then human beings. Every is bound by certain law. Every object is bound by certain law. The heart is beautiful. The eye is bound by certain law. Ear is bound by certain law. Universal. That's why it's called universal law. Everywhere eye means it will see. So you are not going to bring yourself. You are not going to bring the cause of the universe. Wherever you are, the cause of the universe is there. So something spectacular I'm going to see anywhere, wherever I'm going. But in the entire universe, there is no place where I'll see something special. That sort of understanding should be there. No place is there where I'm going to see something special. What happens if I'm not able to go to that place to see something special? Then I'll be unhappy. If I don't get something special, I'm going to be unhappy. If people don't appreciate me, so there are so many reasons for me to be unhappy. So life becomes miserable. That's the reason why they commit suicide. And you can't tell them also, don't commit suicide, because they are not available for any job. Once you study something means you should be rewarded with that. Why should anybody reward you? You have studied, you have got your own life. nature is outside, you earn your own living. You are free. So you should be ready for that. There is no question of feeling small because I'm doing this and that. You should be available for everything. And since the body is there, it will definitely have pain and pleasure. In this indispensable part of this body. Every body in this world experiences pain and pleasure both. Comfortable and uncomfortable situation. One should assimilate it. There is no question of bringing an end to this body. So I'm ready. I should be ready for any eventuality. It's my responsibility to maintain this body. And every other body, it is their responsibility. As of the children, I'll bring them up to a certain level, certain a few years, and after they grow up, it is their responsibility to find out in this world how to live. So understanding, if it is clear, then there is no problem. The understanding is not there, means what misunderstanding is there, then you are not going to be happy definitely. So every day trying to correct my misunderstanding. That's what the spiritual practice we can say. You want to remain happy in each and every situation, each and every condition. Rest of the time we will meditate, sit straight. I will take various names of the various parts of the body. You just look at the parts. The purpose is to have the practice of looking it as any other object in this world. Left foot, the toes, left knee, left thigh, right foot, the toes, right knee, right thigh, stomach, chest, back, left palm, fingers, left elbow, left arm, left shoulder, right palm, fingers, right elbow, right arm, right shoulder, neck, back side of the head, left ear, left cheek, right ear, right cheek, mouth, nose, right eye, left eye, forehead, top of the head, hair, the entire body. This body is the blessings of the Lord. There are so many types of bodies ants, insects, fish, huge bodies like elephant. This body is in no way different from other types of bodies. As a body, it has got this system of birth, death, growth, etc. It is in no way different from other bodies. But the difference is in thinking. This thinking capacity being given to me, I'm grateful to the unseen factor, the Lord, because I have not decided to be like this. The Lord has made me like this. I don't have any objection to wherever I am born, whatever is my past, whatever is my knowledge, whatever is the surrounding I'm growing up now, or staying now, whatever my knowledge, I am happy with each and everything. So also, I am happy with each and every other human beings in this earth. Everybody is supposed to become something for some time. Lord's script getting unfolded each and every moment, each day. My past has been like this, couldn't have been otherwise. And I don't know about the future. Presently, I'm like this. Situation is like this. Future, I don't know. So, whatever will be the future, at that time, may I have the capacity to appreciate that this is how it is supposed to be, whether it's comfortable or uncomfortable situation, whatever it may be, I'll accept the way it will unfold because that is how the system. So I don't have objection towards anything because everything is the direction of the Lord. Look at the nose, see how the air is entering into the body and keeping it alive. I don't pay attention to this, but the thing continues, and when the body is alive, then only I am able to work. So the living continues because of the grace of the air, which has been given the capacity to keep the body alive. So pay attention to the air that is entering into the body. Don't control your respiration. Don't control your breathing. Just pay attention. Mental worship. Think of any form because relating to a form is very easy. Without form, it becomes difficult initially. So think of any form. Every form is form of the Lord because the Lord is all pervasive. Put a flower at the feet of the Lord and pray, O Lord, give me the capacity to accept whatever I cannot change. Give me the capacity to change whatever I can change in a given situation. May I know in each and every situation what I can change and what I cannot change. Doing salutations to the Lord again and again. Om Namah Shivaya, I am chanting. You just hearing itself, the chant takes place. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 No wave can exist without water. No thought of yours will exist without consciousness. The entire ocean is nothing but water. The entire universe is nothing but consciousness, one consciousness. When everything is consciousness, I am also consciousness. There's no difference in consciousness. Different size of waves, but there's no different size of water. Water is one having different size of waves. Similarly, consciousness one looking like the entire universe, sun, moon, human beings, everything, one consciousness. It's complete consciousness, free from any change. There is no beginning, no end to the consciousness. There is infinity. I am that infinity. Everything is that infinity. Om Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Vrashtatu Parjanyah Prithivi Sasya Shalini Deshoyam Kshobarhitah Brahmana Santu Nirbhayaha Sarvesham Swastirбhavatu Sarvesham Shantirbhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।